All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back. It's your boy Chris, and welcome to the channel, man. Real quick, I want to stop in and talk to you guys about something that's been really near and dear to my heart. Um, hey, man, I know if you follow me from the sports channel, man, welcome. Thank you, guys. If you're new to this channel, just finding me on my finance journey, my finance content journey. Thank you. Thank you. First and foremost, I got nothing to sell you. All right. I ain't finna sell you nothing. I ain't got nothing to offer you but some free advice and just my honest perspective. As someone who got some knowledge in this area. I want to talk about this new narrative of not owning your home. And the reason why I want to speak to you guys about this is because I think it's BS. Um, let me say this because first of all, this is point number one. The first point I want to always tell somebody: stop listening to what people are saying and listening to what they're doing. The very people that are telling you at this point you should not own a home. Interest rates are too high. Which interest rates are high. I'm not disagreeing with that. But all I'm saying to you is these people own their homes. They're not renting. Most of the people that are telling you this are not renting. They're owning their homes. So if that's the case, right? Okay, say they got a great deal. They bought it before interest rate went up. Whatever, right? I'm gonna tell you why. To me, because this is what this the experts say, and I quote: "You should not own your home because if you rent, you don't have to worry about the headache of, if something breaks, is your property insurance. What's another thing they say? Obviously, interest rate, but it's so many reasons they say, hey, you should not own your home. Let me tell y'all something, and I can speak to this for facts. All right, like I don't have to cap, I don't have to say and lie to you. I recently sold the rental property. I've had multiple rental properties, and let me tell you what goes into your rent. To your rent, let me tell you that in case you didn't know, in case you thought that when you rent a property, they just come up with this mythical number to charge you for rent. No, ladies and gentlemen, you know what's cooked into your rent? There's a 10%, there's a roughly 5 to 10% charge for maintenance. There's also enough to cover the mortgage. There's also miscellaneous. And then on top of that is profit. So whether you know it or not, because whether you don't want to admit that it's labeled that, if my ladies and gentlemen, no cap, I'm gonna not lie to you guys. My mortgage, my mortgage on my rental property was 1723. I want to say 1723, something like that, right? It changed a couple times, whatever. But and the reason why, let me break that down for someone who has some question. The reason why it changed because I did. I mean, I had a VA loan. And I did what was called the Earl loan before I moved out of that property because I owned that property originally, moved out of it and sold it. I mean, I'm sorry, and rented it out, got a new home, which is the current home I'm in now. But my mortgage price, the rental, I'm sorry, my rental price was $2,500. Now, guess what? Also, I had included in that. Did I see $2,500 and then just pay the mortgage? I'll see the mortgage. No. I included my property manager. Hey, let me tell you something. If I rent a property, there's a great chance I'm having to rent a property manager. Why, Chris? Why is property manager so important for me? I just want to be able to. Hey, someone say, hey, Chris. Someone called me. Hey, Chris, your tenant had this issue. All right, cool. What's the plan? All right, we'll just take it out next month's rent. We had to fix. Let's say we had to replace a hot water heater. We'll take it out next month rent and whatever. Boom. That's it. Boom. That's it. That's all I know. I ain't been in a property. I ain't touched nothing. I ain't grabbed nothing. I ain't dealt with no dirty toilets. Nothing. That's how I choose to handle rental property, and it has worked out very well for me. Now some people say, well, so well, Chris, why did you sell the rental property? Because me and my wife just opened up a food truck. We used the proceeds to open that up. And in case you don't know, it costs about 70 to 100 grand to actually open up a food truck. I'm talking about we had ours built. We didn't hand jam it. I'm not gonna pretend to be that good of a builder or nothing like that. So we all together about 70 and whatever. So that's why I did it, and I thought it was a great investment. And plus, if I got an asset, which is gonna help my point later, if I got an asset that can help facilitate my wife's dreams, then by all means I'm gonna do that, and I have no regrets at that. And not only that, but it's still I didn't sell the rental property to go make to go buy some new whatever. Right now, why am I saying this? Because go back to what I said. What if I took the advice of the very people today? You shouldn't own. You should only rent. I would have never had that opportunity, which means I'm not saying that me and my wife wouldn't have got the food truck open, but at the same time, it'd been a hell of a lot harder. Why is it so? Why are they constantly telling you this, that you should not own rental property? I mean, that you should not own your home. Let me say, you should not own your home because, for one, you should just pay rent, and there's so many dumb reasons that they say this that I got so many run through my head. It's tripping me up right now. But they say don't own your home. Well, let me tell you something. Okay, right now, let's say your interest rate is 7%. I don't know. Look. Right now, last thing I checked, I think the interest rate was like 5 point something. Anyway, but let's say you own your home. That's it. Because you're paying the same amount of money. Actually, you're paying less. That's what they don't tell you. You're gonna pay less money when you own your home. Now, and this is my problem with people in this community is they'll pop. Well, you're gonna have to fix the toilet or something may break, or you're gonna have to pay mortgage insurance, ladies and gentlemen. If you're renting, don't you have renter's insurance? On top of you're paying somebody else's mortgage, on top of you're paying somebody else's mortgage insurance, they're lying. This don't make sense to me. But what's even more disappointing to me is people gobble this up, and I'm so tired. I'm so tired of the laziness in the finance community of people that just what did he say? Oh, that's what he said. Hey, let's make another video off of what he just said, and we're going to just put our little spin on it and put it out. Hey, look, man. They're lying to you. Own your home. Be able to comfortably make your mortgage payments and own your home. Why? Let's say you don't do nothing else but live in your property, man. In 10 years. Let's say 10 years from now. Okay, wait, because I know somebody's going to say the average person don't live in their home 7 years. Okay, cool, 7 years from now. In 7 years, let's say one person rents, one person owns a mortgage. Let's play this out. In 7 years, because for one, your renter did not save money. It's a lie. So, in 7 years, this person's going to walk away from his rented apartment or rented home with nothing. This person got 7 years of mortgage pay down, maybe some, let's just say it appreciate 2%. So in 7 years, this guy here is going to walk away with tens of thousands. Once he sell look, I'm not a big real estate guy. I plan to get a lot more real estate in the future, but I'm not the biggest real estate guy. But what I can tell you is your property's going to appreciate. Let's say a little bit. All right, so I got my. Let's do this, man. Let's say your property. Oh man, I wish I had a whiteboard. Let's say you paid, let's say $500,000 for your property, and in 7 years, let's say it appreciated to $525. Let's be conservative. In 7 years, your house went up $25,000, and you paid down. Let's say these are hypothetical. I haven't sat down and done the math. Let's say you paid down $30,000. We're talking about $55,000 of equity. But Chris, once you sell it, you're gonna have to pay. Okay, let's say that you selling your house, your fees and all of this, your closing costs, all of this, which always can be negotiated. We all know that. But whatever. Let's say you walk away with $30,000 of the. Let's be even crazier. Let's say you walk away with $25,000. That's a hell of a lot more than nothing. The late part, and on top of that, what if you don't sell the house at all? Still got a little asset you can pass down to a family member. It's a war on ownership out there. And I don't know where this is coming from, but I think people are not being smart enough to adjust and realize, wait. Why can't we own nothing? They say don't own your car, don't own your home, don't own nothing. What can I pass to my people? What can I pass to my relatives? What can I pass to my kids? I don't own nothing. So I should just continue to make sure I rent so I can pay somebody else's mortgage and build their profits up, because they're making a profit. If you're owning a home, they're making a profit. If you're renting, they're making a profit. Cool. So what are we to own? There's a war on ownership, and I think is strategic, and I think that we got to fix it. And I think that if you can own something, own it, man. Own it. If you get a chance to get your hand on something to own it. That's just my honest take on this, man. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, man. This channel is small, it's just growing, but I just felt like certain things need to be talked about. This war on ownership is absolutely crazy to me, and this is horrible financial advice to not own your home. I do not understand that, because everything they're saying, the reason why you should not own it, it's a liability. It's not an asset, it's a liability. But renting is an asset. I'm just trying to make sure I'm understanding, not crazy. Renting is an asset, though, correct? Renting is an asset. You don't have no free money, because, man, let's say something break in your home that you own and you pay $700 to fix it. Boom, you move on, right? Cool, but it don't matter. What if you stayed you renting that property for a whole year, nothing breaks? Guess what? They still have that calculated within your rent. Come on, man. I don't know who started this crap. Now, I'm not saying go buy too much home. Don't go buy something you can't afford. Don't do that. But if you can afford to find your home, I think everyone should own a home. I think you should find a home that you like and that you can afford, that's comfortable for you and your family. You ain't got to go compete with the billionaires and the millionaires, but find something and try to own you something. Own you something, please. Man, make sure you guys hit that like button, that subscribe button. Until next time, man, you guys be great.